What is going on, everybody? This is Ran, and this is going to be my entire free masterclass on Business 101 and how to get started in your business and leverage debt to get started with your business with a very small all-in investment. So, this video is pretty much just going to be on developing the mindset and what it's going to take to be a successful entrepreneur. So, I'm just going to jump straight into it. Being an entrepreneur, right? Everybody likes to associate this with freedom and financial freedom, and some people even call it easy, but it's quite literally the opposite. All right, now a 9 to 5, think about it like this: a 9 to 5 is just a limit on how much you can do. You're limited to 40 hours a week, 30 hours a week, whatever you were scheduled for. Being an entrepreneur, you are not guaranteed any paycheck, you're not guaranteed anything. All right, that means you're not going to be able to just put 40 hours in a week and make something happen. It is going to take so much more devotion, so much more commitment, so much more focus, good habits, routine. It is going to take you being the best possible version of yourself to be successful. And I mean that wholeheartedly. If you are not ready to change, if you are not ready to be uncomfortable, if you are not ready to make commitments, then there is no reason you should be watching this video right now. But for those people who are ready to make those commitments, to change, be coachable, be uncomfortable, these are all of the things that's going to be required for you to even start to be successful, to even be on the path to successful. You have to have these things. It's a non-negotiable, all right? And you have to be willing to work. You have to be willing to really, really not only dedicate yourself, but be addicted to the process. You literally have to be delusional about what you do in order to make it work. And that's the mindset you have to have. Everybody has natural doubt. When I was first starting Airbnb, it took me 90 days of researching to convince myself to open that LLC. And I wasted those 90 days when I could have done it on day one. And that's the mindset you should have when you're getting into business, is don't let that natural skepticism talk you out of doing what you want to do. It is always going to be uncomfortable. You are never going to be 100% certain getting into anything. It's never going to happen. Nothing's ever going to go according to plan. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. That is just the way it is. You have to be willing to put that to the back of your head and put that to the side and really jump in towards what you want to do. And that's how, truthfully, you are going to learn. That's how you are going to get into things, is by making an uncomfortable decision. And if you can do that, then you can do anything. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because there are so many people out here who are just so scared of change, but you cannot be scared of change. If you are scared of change, you are never going to elevate in quite literally anything. I mean, it's just the simple logic behind it. So, number one, you have to develop the mindset to do whatever it takes to be successful. Whether you fail 9 times, whether you fail 10, whether you fail 50, it does not matter. You are going to make it work. Now, as long as you guys are here with me and you trust in me, you guys are not going to fail, and I can guarantee that. But you have to have that mindset going in. No matter what happens, you are going to make this work. Because if you give yourself out in the back of your mind that if this doesn't work, I will just go back to where I was, it will not work. And you will go back to where you were because you were giving yourself that option. Do not give yourself that option. Force yourself to make it work. If financial freedom and freedom in general is really what you want, if you want to build a generational wealth, or if you want to take care of your family, or if you want to retire your parents, if these things are strong enough, if your why is strong enough, the rest is going to be a cakewalk. But if you don't have the motivation to get up every day and work as hard as you possibly can towards your goals and your visions, you are not going to be a successful entrepreneur. And that is the logic of it. There is a 99 to 1% ratio for a reason. And that's because most people do not have what it takes to stay committed, to stay down when it's rough, and push it through and see through to the other side. So if you don't have that mindset, click off this video right now. But if you do, keep watching, watch the whole series of my free masterclass. And I am going to show you how to build a business from scratch into a generational wealth empire. So, number one, develop the mindset before anything else. Isolate if you need to. Cut people off if you need to. Cut all those doubters out of your circle if you need to. But you have to be 100% committed, not 95, not 96, not 99. You have to be 100% committed before you are, ready to be an entrepreneur. And once you have that, everything else will be easy. So, let's go.